Hello, beautiful people. October 30th, 2025. It's been cloudy for like a whole week. Raining almost every day for like a whole week. So I guess this is what we get when you have 3 weeks of sunshine. Oh, hello, Falcon. Yeah, my favorite emojis. I don't know what that middle one is. Hello, D man. You stay in Europe? Because it's morning here. Hello, Journey with Carrie. God bless all you guys. Thank you, the Lord, for us all being here, us all living in this moment. Yeah. Okay. I figured that you stayed in the UK at least. Yeah. You would have to be for like the time. Wales. It's a, yeah, it's probably similar weather to what we're having. Is there like cliffs over there? And like, you're right next to the sea, lighthouses. Good morning, Journey with Carrie. Yeah. Thank you all for being here and for being alive. Because we're all in this together and we're all synchronized too. I want to say something that really, we're going to get right into it. It's about evil people. And a lot of people say, oh, there's demons and there's evil. First of all, point me to this evil person and demon person. Second of all, why is nobody doing nothing about it if that person is so evil? The truth of the matter is people will just make excuses. They're giving their power away by blaming others, whether it's good or bad, because it's not the evil people, has really nothing to do with them. It's because you've gave your power away. Really, the whole world just makes excuses. Obviously, there's a couple people who don't. But people are just full of their own BS. Simply, no one's really doing anything. And people just make excuses. And I see this in just everybody that I know. Yeah. Hello, Lego. Hello, Macro. Hey, boss. Yeah. Space outlaw, you're just gossiping, and gossiping is one of the worst sins. Yeah. Look, whale looks like it wants to eat Ireland. Hello, everybody. Hello, Levi Lamplighter. And MK. Yeah, the thing is, people just make excuses. And then they want to blame, oh, these evil people, and da 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 da. You're just giving your power away, making excuses. Yeah, you can literally do anything you want. That's why people have already done that in the past and what they wanted to. Yeah, so I'm sick of everyone throwing their power away, saying, "Oh yeah, these evil people," and da 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 da. Yeah, it's really just an excuse. Yeah, and people are gonna, they love to make excuses. For instance, I tell people are just making excuses not to love. Yeah, it's your own excuse. That's all. No one can make it for you. And for instance, I tell somebody to take a cold shower, okay? I don't know why my screen's dark. And they say they go do it. And what they do is they take a hot shower for 4 minutes and then turn on the cold shower for 30 seconds. But they're telling me they took a cold shower. That's not what I said. I said take a cold shower. You're completely missing the benefits. Okay. Then I tell somebody, oh, something simple like eat a raw egg or do this. They don't do it. It's just very, very simple. They make an excuse and they tell me they do it. Yeah. And everybody that I know that's upset or angry, they're upset and angry with themselves. They cast it out on the world because they feel angry and sad. And so when you try to talk to these people or help these people, we're usually like around them. All they do is make excuses. You can't help someone that makes excuses. Cold showers are good for the soul. Yeah. They're one of the best things. Yeah. But most people just won't even go do it when you tell them. Yeah. Wow, you guys are really talking about the computer parts. Hello from Middletown, Ohio. God bless all you guys. And I just want everybody to feel happiness. Feel God's love. But people make excuses. It's so crazy the amount of excuses people make. They'll completely just always resist to what you have to say. Yeah. Simply, some people can't change. And you're just meant to get away from these people or these situations. People think something and then they want to install it in your head. People want you to think the same way that they think so they can have someone agree with them. It's the same thing as misery loves company. People have a thought, and whether it's bad or good, they simply want you to agree with their thought. And mostly everything that you learned or have been taught is just an agreement with other people's thoughts. You're just agreeing with some data. Yeah. It has nothing to do with the feel of reality and the feel of life. Yeah. Hello, D-Man. I appreciate that. Yeah. I appreciate that, D-Man. God bless your soul. Yeah. And a lot of people don't understand this. That gossip is the worst sin. Assuming things. Talking trash to people. Because you don't understand what you're actually doing. It really just deals with you. Yeah. And people gossip all the time. So that's why they feel bad. And that's why they have bad karma. Gossip people think they know it all. That's why they blurt out things. And so, in turn, they're not even happy. Okay, because if you knew it all, you'd be the happiest person on earth. You'd be well known for all the beautiful things you've done. And you'd be strictly positive. Because anytime you talk trash or you're negative, gossip, that means you don't feel good. You feel negative. Yeah. Sometimes this is from being spoiled when you grow up. A lot of kids are spoiled. Also, they're not treated right. So then they grow up and they just spit at people. Hello, Alex. I was brainwashed to quit using Well, no one was brainwashed. Okay. You can't be brainwashed. There's no such thing. Because the real you're making up in your mind. You are not your mind. Okay? There's no one to brainwash. How long cold showers? How cold? You have to do it for like at least 3 minutes. It doesn't even matter if it's like coming out slightly slow. MK. Yeah. I could understand if you're in the most freezing climate in the world. Yeah, but you'll see even these people, they'll go and they'll take good, cold dips. Yeah. It's well known. But yeah, just it doesn't even you don't have to blast the shower. You don't have to do that. It's more so something you're comfortable with. Yeah, and I would say 3 minutes cold shower. And one of the tricks are you can't like turn on the hot or warm after. You would have to do that before if you're going to do that. So 3 minutes, you, yeah, you could go all the way up to 10. I usually do like 5 minutes of the cold shower. Yeah. So, and you don't have to put it on full blast. Yeah. You do know, Bones. That's just a lie. Thank you. Amen, Axel. Yeah. Are feelings bad karma through bad thoughts? And let me know if you have anything more about the cold showers. Yeah. Or bad feelings, bad karma. Well, they can come from bad thoughts. So that's what creates the negative feeling inside of you. Yeah. To gossip, you have to be unaware. Yeah. And obviously to talk trash and make fun of people, which is something they do like in grade school. Yeah. Yeah. It means you feel negative. Anyone that feels good is not gonna be negative. It's impossible. Yeah. But MK, yeah, the people that feel negative and more so have bad thoughts, especially a rapid mind, that is because of bad karma. Yeah. Yeah. Happy people, basically have good karma and done good deeds. Hello, GMG News. It was sarcasm. Hello, Skyke. Yeah. Oliver, go to sleep. Yeah. You don't tell me what to do. And no one tells anyone what to do. Do you take cold showers every day? Uh, if I stayed somewhere hot, I would. Yeah. Yeah. Like if I stayed in San Diego, I would probably take cold showers every day. Yeah. And if I stayed somewhere like that had a fresh, like, cool lake or pond, even a river, then I would go there. Yeah. Well, God's presence is always there. It's literally, the happiness is beaming outside of your life. It's only when you're stuck in your head, you're literally not feeling your life and exiting the feel of your life. You're trying to get cognitive about something you can't get cognitive about. Yeah, because you either feel, which is happy, in love, or you're just focusing on your mind, which is literally just a thought. Yeah. The thought is not you. People begin to think it's them, and this is where all mental breakdowns come from. Because you can't withhold this thought. Yeah. All your thoughts will change, and you can change them at any second. That your soul and the feel of life does not change. Yeah. Yeah, I believe in God. You don't need mushrooms. Are you upset about your food stamps? Don't really care about food stamps. Yeah. People get mad. They're people don't want to work, so they're getting food stamps. That's just your ego talking. You're I'm such a worker and I deserve money and they don't deserve food stamps, and yeah, you're just getting angry at your own thought. Anyone who's angry about anything is simply angry at themselves. They don't see it. They're simply thinking they are the thought, which is making them angry because they think this is it. But again, you are not your thoughts, and you never will be. You are the feel of life. Yeah. Most people just don't feel their life. You're Huckleberry. I don't really care. Yeah. I scare you. That's just the thought about it in your imagination. Yeah. Yeah. Because all you have is this imagination. You're just imagining all the time. It's not who you are. And it never will be. Because simply, if you feel your life, you're completely positive. You'll feel the best you've ever felt. You'll never want to leave this. You will live the best life. And this is the only thing to feel. It's pure love. Yeah. You will feel God in this state. Dude, you're so wise. Just kidding. Well, you're just gossiping. You'll go to hell for it. Have fun. Yeah. Anyone who acts, they are sinning because they're playing something that they're not. So all actors are liars, which is a sin. And it's basically not their true selves. So they're going against their own selves, which, why are they doing that? Usually for money or something lucrative. Yeah. Have you ever, the cold showers though, I don't necessarily shower every day. I actually, yeah. If I lived again like in some tropical area, I could I I could dip in the river or ocean 3-5 times a day. Yeah. I like stuff that's more natural. If there'd be something outside there, like a waterfall or something, compared to like the shower. I don't really like the showers or bathtubs anymore. Yeah. Have you ever skipped your meditation practice? Yeah, yeah. I mean, more so recently because my body's messed up. And I also wanted to see like how, if anything would change if I didn't. Yeah. But it's very, very rare that I've done that. Yeah. And to me, I'm already free from my thoughts. So, yeah, it's different for me, MK. And there's nothing wrong if you have to do something really important, or, I mean, maybe you just forget to. Yeah. You could always do a week without it, then do a week with it. And that's another thing is, again, people just make excuses, but when I give you the Kriya, I'm not talking to you, MK, but anybody, it's supposed to be done twice a day. Yeah. Non-stop for at least 3 to 6 months. So it integrates in your system. Yeah. But I'm not talking about you specifically. I've told other people to do it twice a day, and they do it for a few days, maybe once, maybe twice. It doesn't work like that. Even though they felt benefits, it has to be done continuously. Do you record your steps when you walk? There is like I do have a stepper on here, Zombie Road. So yeah, they are recorded. I used to for like a couple months, I looked at it. Yeah. I don't really look at it. They're storytellers and dreamers. I mean, but me acting that I'm not who I am, acting somebody else, playing a character, and you're aware of it, that's lying. Yeah. Because that's not who you are. Hello, Alan. Another god douche. You obviously don't know what it is. It's simply your life, and simply you don't feel your life. Then you wouldn't even say that. Because it's the most amazing thing to feel your life. You're just regurgitating words and something that you've seen before. You won't get that with me. But the steps that I usually walk, usually like 15 to 20K steps. Yeah. But also walking is like my favorite thing to do. Sometimes it goes down to like 10,000 steps though. You better be careful, meditate on things if her soul hasn't been saved. I'm not sure what you mean. Yeah, people make fun of you because you have what they want. Also, when they make the joke inside their head, it's in their head, so they have to do something about it. They have to spew it out because it sounds like garbage to them. So they don't like the garbage on their mind, and they don't know what to do. And usually when someone says something to you negatively, you have to feel negative already before they even say it to you. Yeah. Yeah. It's sad because a lot of people are in a negative state in the world. Simply, they're just addicted to the mind. How can you forget something that is important? Because anybody that thinks, they're just trying to end their thinking. Because then you're not thinking anymore. And then you get to feel your life. And feeling your life, actually staying in the feel of it, is the best thing. It's really the only thing. That's all there is. And everybody's trying to get here. One, people can't explain it. And two, like most people can't explain it to you. Okay? Because they don't know how. Very simple. Two, anytime you do anything in the real world, even being on here, you want to, anytime you do any activity, doesn't matter if it's work, the fun is when you stop thinking, because your natural life is fun. There's no thinking involved. So anytime you do anything, you actually want to stop thinking. That's what you're doing unknowingly. But people don't know this. When you have your most fun and feel your absolute best, is actually when there's very few thoughts. Or none at all. If you're doing something that stimulates your thinking, it's just going to use more energy. Like, you're using energy when you're thinking. More. And then thinking, if you just keep thinking more, it's eventually just going to give you a headache. And cause you to think even more. I've been meditating every day. Miracle of mine. Yeah, I never looked into that. Praying is the same exact thing. When there's multiple perspectives to it, but praying is simply to clear your mind so you can feel your life again. And when you clear your mind, so no thoughts, you feel God. You actually feel connected to everything. Yeah. There is no universe. There is no, oh, out there in different galaxies. That's a fraud, because you could never show me that. You would just tell me words. Yeah. It's just the concept, the universe. Oh, there's a universe. It's just thinking. Just a thought. The only thing there really is the feel of you. Yeah. And you. You're just seeing you everywhere. Every thought that you're putting out, it's you. You. Everything you feel, you are feeling it. Nobody else is. And everyone you see, when you objectify them, that's you. Okay. And when you talk trash or say something negative, that is you saying it. This is why God is in everything. Because that's all you see. You're saying you see someone else. Prove it. You're just going to describe them. You can't prove somebody by describing them. Those are just sentences. Yeah. Hello, West Side. Yeah. What heads up their ass? Yeah, hello, Truin. It happens all the time. I mean, I've had good friends tell me. One time I wanted to make music. I told my friend, like, hey, he was like one of those quick best friends. Our relationship didn't last long, but we were hanging out a lot. And I told him, I was like, I'm gonna buy a computer so I can start making music. And he just did not believe me that I was going to buy a computer. I was like 17 at the time, 17, maybe 18. But he just would not believe me that I was even going to buy a computer. Yeah. He was in denial. And then I went and did it. Yeah. Most people are going to put you down. And nearly all of the internet and most people, they're just putting up a facade. They're just full of poop. Yeah. So, how's it going, Elzan? Hello, Ghost Samurai. You tripping? You're just projecting whatever you're thinking onto me. Yeah. That's all you're doing. John M7. I'm glad it saved your soul, Alan. God bless you all. And I'm Matthew from France. Yeah. My best friend is from France. Bonjour. Je m'appelle Fizz. And back in French class, je m'appelle Xavier. Yeah. Yeah, my best friend is Benoit Marcel from, I'm pretty sure he grew up in Marseille, France. So poop sounds worse than, yeah. Yeah, a lot of people put on their act. But then they get upset. They get upset from their act. There's simply nothing to be upset about. Yeah. Even a lot of people that support us are just blowing smoke. Yeah. That's why, again, it's only really you. Only you can make yourself do something. Yeah. And how do you know if whatever? You simply feel good. There's no in between. Okay. People think there's an in between. No, there's not. If someone's may, they're always going to say they want to feel better or could. You either feel good or you feel bad. You're either thinking positively or you're thinking negatively. And when you think positively, then you feel positive. When you think negative, most people don't have the awareness or the attention span to witness this. Then you feel negative. You are not your thinking, though. You are the one having the thinking done. Your life is positive in its very nature. It feels good to be alive. That's why it's called being alive. It's the best feeling ever. And there's nothing outside of being alive. There can't be. This is why all is life. And that's all there is. Yeah. All is from God. Yeah. The only way you can step outside of feeling your life is when you're in your head. And these are where all evil thoughts start. And even the concept of the devil. Thank you, Khalib. Hello, live dog. Life tips. Hold on. You can call me what you want, but I feel good, and I've always been happy. I've also found God. Good morning, Corey B. Hello, Euphoria. Feeling love is what's feeling your life. It's completely different than thinking about it. You can only do two things in all of reality. You can think about something, which is just a thought. It's neutral in perspective. Or you can actually feel your life and not have to think at all. And then you do what makes you happy because it's just there. You already are happy. And then you do what you love. Yeah. When you don't feel your life and you get too caught up in the mind, you listen to other people and then you do stuff that you don't really like to do. And eventually you suffer. Why do people suffer? Because the feedback from their mind. anytime that you had a strong emotion, just think about it. It traces back to a thought you had, and it was just your perspective. If you change any perspective to a positive one, then it simply doesn't matter. Quack, quack. And we can get real extremist for a second. Let's just say you had a baby and it died. Well, if the baby died, it happened out of the grace of God. It happened. You weren't in control of it. It had nothing to do with you. Nor does it matter. But you see the death as something negative. Oh, why did this happen? Or you're going to say, how did it happen? Sorry, it's really loud. Kind of. And there's like so many cars. So. But you'll get upset. You're not getting upset because of the situation. You're getting upset because you're having a thought. And you're viewing it as negative. As soon as you change it to a positive, you'll go from crying to, oh, okay, that makes sense. It was for the better. It's in God's hands. Yeah. And then people will stay negative about the situation their whole entire life. It just happened. Everything in nature is happening positively. There is no other way around it. Yeah. So, and there's nothing you can do about it. But the perspective, people will stay upset their whole entire lives about it. But you're just looking at it in a bad way. Why do you view yourself as sexuality? Not sure what you're saying. Oh yeah, anytime you tell anybody when you're about to do something you really enjoy, it's best not to tell anybody. Unless you have that really good supportive person. Because everybody's just gonna, oh yeah, but you need to watch out for this. Oh yeah, but watch out because something negative can happen. They just basically shoot down your happiness. Because they're worrying. They want to play a part. And it's kind of like when you're happy, there's nothing really to even say about it. But to say something negative, it's like, oh, yeah. I would say like half of the world acts out of negativity. And then it spreads like a wildfire. It's contagious. Even your negative thought is contagious. Yeah. Anytime I wanted to tell anybody about what I wanted to do, and this is when I was younger, they always made me feel like shit. Sorry for the curse word. So I understand that people get mad and upset over people because there's all this negativity people are spreading. They want to bid in what you do. Thank you, Masso Love. The biggest black pill is not even your closest friends want you to succeed. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. There can be one friend. Thank you, Khalib. I enjoy everybody's perspective. Even when people hate me, that's just God testing me. Yeah. Am I going to act out of anger? Am I going to lose composure? Yeah. I'm not. I do agree with that, Lego. I appreciate everybody's comments. I appreciate everyone that's living in this world. And I love all the perspectives. Hello, Jesus Macaron. McCracken. Jesus Christ saves souls. Hello, Holy Spirit. Yeah, being negative is draining in itself. Yeah. That's why when you see a negative person, they're usually like grumpy, and they usually have this down set of energy. Yeah, the devil is lies. That's why if you act like, and that's why also if you lie, you're no better than him. Yeah. When things are going, yeah, we said that. And I agree with you, Theo. When someone's angry, they may not be spreading like their anger to you. We usually see this. But it doesn't matter. Because when someone's convulsively angry, they'll stomp down the steps. They'll pout on the walls. Every action by them, they'll even eat food angrily. They'll have no awareness. What they're angry about is their thought. So they're stuck in the head. They're not feeling God. They're angry because of their perspective. Things are not going my way. It's your own thoughts not going your way. You just need to simply change your perspective. But these people will not listen to you until they actually want to change. But being in this head trap, these people just don't want to change. It's addictive to them, in a sense. Yeah. And that's why this is suffering, is what gets you out of it. Most people never fully suffer all the way. Because that is when you find God, or when you clear your thoughts and awareness rises. Enlightenment. Oh, you realize you're not your thoughts because you got so stressed out, the voice stopped talking. Now you're happy. It was just a voice all along. Not negative, not even positive. Yeah, it's a crude game, you could say. Most people never fully suffer. They never fully go into their suffering. It's kind of being like lukewarm. If you only go to your suffering 99%, you're not fully suffering. Yeah, this is why people don't become free. So even though someone's angry and they're not casting it out on you, which, thank God, it's almost better if they do. The angry person, again, will stomp around. They're emitting anger So it doesn't matter if it's to you or not. It's still, you can still feel it, and it can affect you. So I would get the hell away from that. Especially if it's a reoccurrence. You're meant to get away from it. Because then you'll just have to join them. Even when you have a thought of hate or anger, it goes out to the whole world. Hence, when you eat the food, you're angry. You'll stomp around. And you'll just do everything angrily. Those vibrations you're sending to the whole world. And it's just from the thought. Positivity in itself, Lego. That's the positivity in your life. You could also, again, when you see stuff from a negative view, you don't see anything else. You don't see possibilities. Negativity or confusion is for a list of possibilities, but you're just caught up in one. And it's not just one person. Also, your living life is positive in itself. Okay? It's the feel of it. And it's the natural plus of the world. Okay? So, your God-given life is full of love. It's unlimited, limitless possibilities. You might see things as negative, but God is still there for everybody. And God most indeed loves you. You simply wouldn't exist. And God is actually just testing you right now. Life is testing you. You just think of positive possibilities. And then you'll automatically feel better. What do you mean about secrets? The biggest secret is that you can love right now. Yeah. And the love actually starts from within inside of you. It's a natural feeling. It is your existence. But if you can't feel your life, if you can't feel this, you can logically think of love. Okay? And if you stay with love, then you'll eventually just feel love if you can focus on it. And even if you do stray away, get a negative thought, which is just a perspective, you can come back to the love. And you can just keep coming back to this love, choosing it with your mind. Thanks, New Jersey. Crushed Dice. Yeah. There's a couple people in here from New Jersey, actually. I don't think they're on right now. But God bless you, Crushed Dice. Appreciate that. And I appreciate all you guys in here. Yeah. Simply, someone else is mad. Why are they mad? One, they're not doing what they want to be doing because they're mad. 2, they're mad because of a thought. They're mad at their own thoughts. Okay, I give them that. But why ain't I mad? I could be mad at my girlfriend because we broke up at 17 years old. I'm 31. But I'm not mad. I could be. I could be mad because my best friend stole money off of me when I was 19. But that's just a thought. But why are you mad? The screen's getting wet. You're not going to be able to leave, Khalib. The Holy Lord has got you. My phone's getting wet. So, bro, got the lumberjack going on. Describing family, I snapped them. Yeah. Most of the times we're born into a family that's completely opposite of who we are. One, it's to get away from them. It's not to be, and two, it's not to be angry at them, but it's to see that we can rise above this. We can change our life because it needs to be. And we can see other people are like this. Okay? So now we know how to deal with these people, how to stay away from these people if need be, and also have compassion and have love. We don't come into these things by accident. It's very well predestined. It's for your own growth. Nah, I'm on the East Coast. DTV. I never asked to be here. What about the ground shaking? I'm not sure about that, Khalib. The positivity is just your thought about it, Lego. If you do the Kriya, you'll feel better right now. I guess I'm not as well, disappointed. Again, you're projecting that the world is disappointing. The world has nothing to do with you. Okay? Only you're crafting your inner state of being. Okay? It's already there. But since you're in this state, you're crafting. There's no disappointment. Yeah. I understand where you're coming from, but it's just that view is going to make you negative. So you could either change it to a positive. The world is great. The world is love. I can go do whatever I want. That makes me feel the best. Okay. You could say there's love everywhere. And then you automatically feel better. Or you could just drop that thought at all. There's no disappointment at all. You created it. You created that I'm disappointed before, so that's what's making you feel disappointed. You are the creator of your mind. Not the masquerader. All those people that sell souls, Lego, they literally live in fear. Everything that you see on a picture especially of the rich and glamorous, I'm telling you, they're all living in fear, all of them. Yeah. If you go against God, you live in fear. Hello, shoe game. I'm scrolling. Most men lead quiet lives of desperation. But the viewpoint that you're taking on is making you feel that. There is, you, whether it's true or not, you thinking about it, you could think about like something very peaceful and happy, which you probably do. But the just thinking about it, the lives and desperations, that has nothing to do with you. You're again projecting to the outside world, and we need to refine ourselves. Okay? Because when we feel ultimate, then we will do ultimate things. If we let all this stuff outside of us, oh, somebody died. People are dying multiple times every single day. You'll never get anything done. So one death, even if it's somebody very close to you, it's the same as all deaths. Yeah. Animals are dying every day. Billions of lives, trillions probably, of the past have died. Okay. And there's always sad things going on. Animals are getting eaten every day. Every day, millions of animals, we'll just say thousands of animals are dying. Some animals are just happening in nature. So if we keep on focusing on the sadness that's outside, it will never end. God doesn't want that. Simply, there's a squirrel out here. Let's see if we can get him. Hello. How you doing? Pretty good. Oh well. He ran up the tree. The squirrel's not thinking about all the suffering in the world, all the sadness. Okay? And simply, if you are thinking about suffering and all the sadness in the world, then do something about it. Most people think about this stuff and never really do anything. But it doesn't matter. God doesn't want you to be sad all your life. That sounds completely miserable. Yeah. That's why when you find God, it feels completely amazing. You feel your life, and you're in touch with it. And don't get me wrong, I understand people are sad. I get it. You know, I've been sad at times. Get your nails done? I never even thought about that. That's great you got that done. You thought of that, Janelle Roses. Have you met any chicks you met online? Yeah. I've been sad at times. Yeah. I can be sad right now. I can be angry. Or I can be happy. You're simply in control. God wants you to be in control of your life. Yeah. That's simply why I haven't been angry since 19 years old. I don't like the feel of it. You'll never catch me being angry ever again. It's already been proven because I haven't been angry at someone in over 10 to 11 years. And before that, for a female, it's been like 12, 13 years. Yeah. Because life is giving you the lesson, but it's, are you going to overcome it? Or is it going to affect you your whole life? Yeah. Anytime you're sad, you're just revisiting the sad feeling. It's not different sadness. It's the same sad. That's why it feels the same. Okay? So, same thing with angry. People don't realize it's not the thing you're naming that's making you angry. It's simply you getting angry and revisiting the same anger. It hasn't changed. There's really no such thing as sadness. If we were to delete the word, what you would feel would be tension and a closing off from God. Okay? That's why you close yourself off from life, so you don't understand life anymore. You simply don't feel life. So if we were to take the word sad out, just the word out, quack, quack, you would be like, you would just feel something, and it would stem from your thought. Okay? Hey, what's going on? Yeah. You would just feel tension. You'd feel tight. And we never talk about I've never talked about my nails ever once. You know? Animal lives live better than most men. I mean, it'd be most females and men. Yeah. Hello, Redeem. Yeah, sorry, it's raining. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that just made it worse, huh? But my screen's cracked anyway, so. Hold on. There you go. Take this. You can be happy. You simply pick to be happy now. Stop making your life harder than it has to be. The squirrel's living better than most. Yeah, but it could die. It could die the next second. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Samuel Levin. We should have all listened to Barney the dinosaur as kids. Yeah. We'll take a moment and I was talking in general, Lego. Hello, Blue Sea. You're not a transracial black man. Hello, Crazy K. Why I got snow on my mustache? Even Landwell gets more action than Chad. Yeah, life is not about having sex. It's a grim awakening. But the good thing is you feel the Lord and you'll feel the best you ever have. Life is simply never about the stuff you thought it was about. Yeah. And if it was, and you get all that, fantastic. But it's just a self-created idea. Oh, sorry, I changed it around. Huh. It's been raining for like a week straight, so. Literally and metaphorically. That's funny. Yeah, no, I'm going against the grain, the excuses, yeet. A lot of time when you tell the truth, people get real defensive. It's not meant to hurt them, but they're taking it as defensive because it challenges what they thought they knew. Yeah. We'll go. How's it going? We'll go get a better view. Yeah. It's our natural life to smile and to be happy. Yeah. The world is full of deception. Yeah, that's how we started this live stream. God in my life feels great. God bless you all. We're all meant to come together. We're meant to be here for one another. If you don't like your life, it's not some futuristic change. Okay? You should feel good about making that futuristic change. But every day you have a choice. Are you going to love? That's the only choice. And then you love what you do. Okay? You might have to change a job. Might have to relocate. Yeah. And there's usually people that have it way worse off than you. There's people who can never walk again. There's people on their deathbed. There's people in war. Being trafficked. There's people who are chained to slavery. Lovely view. Hello, Danielle. I've always liked the name Danielle. Yeah. It's going to get really, really bad. Well, maybe for some people, Holy Spirit. Yeah. It's getting bad for some, for evil. It's getting bad for the people stuck in their angry emotions. I've already seen them get bad. 15 years ago, they've just perpetually, 15 years after, everyone that was bad, things just got worse for them. The good people, it's even gonna get better. Yeah, so that's why they say the world is dividing. They don't tell you what it really means. People who are on their last case of Trump. I guess so. They probably need to fast. If you're ever mad, if you're ever negative, stop eating for 5 days. Yeah, you'll automatically start to feel your soul. You'll automatically feel God. You'll feel the divine. You'll just automatically start praying. I mean, if you're real big, you could probably go for a week and a half, 2 weeks. You'll feel what I'm talking about. You know? I do express stuff logically because I understand. People like to think logically, but I'm really just explaining the feel. It's always been there for all of us. This isn't something imaginary. It sounds imaginary to the mind, of course, because the mind doesn't feel it. Your spirit does. Let's go. This duck, maybe it's not mad. Look how peaceful everything is. There's no war right here between the animals. There's no confusion. The mark on the forehead? Hello, we rise together. Because you think you're getting offended in KY. Yeah, people are like, I can't believe they did that. It has nothing to do with you. It's in their head. Yeah, and usually those people, they just come by real quick and they're out of your life. Yeah. I love you. We rise together. My sister in Christ. We are in a matrix. It's like as if he has wanted to make an example of some people. Because some of us are further evolved spiritually, so our quest is to reach the ultimate. It's to reach God, leaving everything behind. Because we're going to have to leave everything behind. Yeah. All this was a test. All this is a mirage. Yeah. None of this is going with you when you die. All of this dies to you. Yeah. That's why we're meant to find this now. We're meant to find the Lord now. To be in his safe haven now. Yeah. You don't want to wait. Do not want to wait. Not everyone's going to be saved. As much as we would like it to be, it's just, yeah. So, your lives are harder because God has something greater for you. And God is of all things. He's not outside of us. We only think stuff is dying and all this is suffering. It's all orchestrated by him. Okay? To bring us back to this love. Do you really have problems? Or are you creating those problems? Are you resisting peace? Are you resisting love? Mostly everyone in the world is. Okay? In God, your problems are unlimited possibilities. God he sets you up with a challenge. That's what your problems are. Just a challenge. They're meant to be lucrative, experimental, and they're meant to be fun to do for you, because you are created. You are creation. So that's why we create. Every day we create. Okay. Yeah. Most importantly, people think all this is real. But if you really know life, and then you feel the life, and you'll understand that this is all life. We all go with life together. The shells die, the materials die, and you lose them. But the very life essence, it's always on. It may go up to a higher hemisphere, heaven, even to hell. And some go sit and write in God's lap. Okay? You can still connect with any life because you have a God-given life. So any ancestor, Jesus himself, or a cat, a loved cat, if you can focus on them with a little bit of concentration, you can connect to them. And you'll see, wow, they're still living. They're just not in the same form as they once was. Yeah. Hello, Jay West Bay. Then he was there. Yeah. Yeah. God's love, he's really love. Okay. And it's the glue of everything. It's what's refueling your life. And it's never ending. Yeah. It's simply everywhere. And it's who you truly are, too. This feel of love. See you, Jay West Bay. What state am I in? I'm in Pennsylvania, St. Augustine's. You are dying. We are in a timeline reset a shift. It's Thursday. Is the number of man. Hello, Al. Humpty Hump Day. Is it Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. But I guess it's Hump Day for Jay West. What do you mean they blocked your lives again? Did you say something? We are in a reset. Yeah. Yeah, it's God doing the resets. Well, yeah, really him. But these other people, they know about it. So that's why they're taking precautions, because they fear. They're trying to make themselves immortal. Yeah. You wouldn't want to live in a human body forever. Anyway. The life is only good because it has an expiration date. That duck was promised this river thousands of years ago. Yeah. It was a beautiful duck. Quack quack. Hence, it's why I quack quack. Do not take the mark on the forehead. Yeah. I don't know what's it supposed to be. Or has it already came? Yeah. Hello, thoroughbred. Hello, Stone. They don't want to live in a human body ever. They want to upload. Yeah. The thing is, your soul already lives on forever. Yeah. And the only way to verify what I would be saying would be for you to actually feel it. Yeah. So whether you go to hell or heaven, you're still living, but you may be out of this show. Yeah. We moved from pieces from Pisces. Thank you, Euphoria. I was about to block. You can just block John. Yeah. Hello, Noah. Kali Yuga. Yeah, they say a bunch of stuff about that. I know what you're talking about, Stone. Did you mean Erie, PA, Crazy K? Because I'm not sure. Oh, Era Lee. I got a tree branch stuck on my lips. Think it's gonna be there for the rest of my life. Yeah. Yeah. Pipeline job probably paid you a bunch of money. Oh, hello. Hello, Luigi. God bless you. Oh, you live in the Northeast PA? Okay, yeah, you stay right above me. One of my favorite places to go to, I just found out in the recent years, is actually McConnell Mills. It's the most beautiful place I've ever been. I haven't been many places. Yeah, but it always keeps calling me back. And there's just a certain feel to it. Yeah. I didn't vote for Trump. Yeah. But I would have voted for him other than whoever else there was. Or maybe if there was like Bernie Sanders, but I don't even know. The moon. Yeah, the moon. The string boards. Yeah. They're all one big happy family. Ooh, Bernie. No, I haven't. I was just saying I would have voted for like maybe some third party. Because technically, any American citizen could run for president, but been pipelining for years. Trump can fix the whole world with his money. He doesn't even need to be president. It doesn't even make sense that he would be president or need to be, because he could end world suffering simply off of his money. Yeah. He could end it so nobody has to work at all. No, a town outside Blue Ball, PA. Okay. Antarctica keeps calling me back. Simple life, easier problems to solve. Oh, you did block him? Yeah. I was literally about to do it. I don't drink alcohol. I stopped drinking alcohol at 21. Yeah. My favorite drink, this was before it was super popular and blown out of proportion. I used to drink Hennessy. I simply like the taste of it. Yeah. Wings of the same bird. Burning is a part of Stragoi. Yeah, the answer is us. Yeah. We're here just to remind everybody. Most of the world likes to be distracted. They run from their own problems, which are inside of them, and simply they settle for mediocre. Yeah. And when I would drink alcohol, 90% of the time, especially like Hennessy, I just drink it straight. Yeah. I'm not drinking something before and then taking, but doesn't matter. Hello, Vicky. You want to see Russia? Yeah, I want to see it. I know that gets like Russia's looks absolutely huge, but I wouldn't probably want to live there. And I don't even think it's really natural to live there. It's yeah. Actually, the whole the all the land, it used to be basically just like a tropical jungle. Yeah. That's why naturally we don't like the cold. It's just Americans are not allowed in that corporate office. Well, yeah, Jay West Bay, yeah. I mean, Russia's probably a real beautiful place, but yeah, it doesn't make sense to live there. Yeah, it just doesn't. It just seems like you're just going to be surviving like every second of your life. And I know there's like uh, nomads that hunt reindeer and pitch up tents. It's yeah, just it's all they do. You don't have time to do anything. Maybe they do have time though. Yeah, I'm better today. I got something to eat earlier, so can't complain. Hello. Oh, we've been really firing it up today. Yeah. Most of the world, again, we put our problems outside of us, the evil and bad people. No, that's just excuses. We are here to do what we have to do. Yeah. The sooner you realize this, the sooner you wake up, the better your life will be. Hello, sideshow Bob. Argartha is a must-see spot to see. Yeah, it's rained for like the last week. Oh, so you're in Texas right now? Crazy. I'm good, and the weather is cool. You look like Dostovsky. Yeah, was he from Russia? I'm not sure where he was from. Quack quack. Yeah, I don't remember what we were talking about yesterday, but yeah, it was a real good live stream last night. Yeah. There's probably going to be another one today, because yeah, as long as I have the energy. God bless you, Ball. Yeah, thanks for being there, Crazy. And we're coming down off of this live stream right now. I appreciate all you guys. Yeah. And I love all you guys. And so does God. Quack, quack. I was just thinking, yeah. Yeah, we dropped a lot of the wisdom already. It's been pretty profound. Most people, again, just make excuses of, if someone's angry, they're simply angry because they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. That's a clear indication. Yeah. And you can't make them do it. Yeah. Most people don't like their life because simply they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. It's when you go after the flesh, when you go after material objects. Nothing wrong with it, and especially to enjoy them, but it's when it's the only thing you know. You don't look for the higher power, the meaning of it all. Yeah. Every life is eventually, it's really not worth living if you never actually feel it, to know the whole meaning of it. Yeah. Most people go their whole life, wondering. It's not a bad thing, but you could see it as sad. Because it's inside of us. God has secretly, intuitively placed everything inside of us. Yeah. So, I appreciate you, Vicky Goggins. Thank you, Boss Gaming. I love you too. Yeah, we sow what we reap, and a lot of people, it's just all about them. Which it's really just your thoughts. It's just you talking to yourself. The narration. So, why talk to yourself negatively? Yeah. Again, life is supposed to be something effortlessly. Yeah. It's supposed to be love. It's only when we resist God and when we resist love, we're resisting the presence of Him. Yeah. Of course, that's gonna suck. Thank you, Crazy K. Where are you from, Vendetta? I appreciate that. Hello, Steven. Mendez. The good is just to realize, or the bad, so you experience it and you don't have to go there again. Yeah. Now you know. All bad, all negativity, anything you don't like to feel, that's because you want to feel good. It's to push you towards happiness. It's to push you towards love. That's why you don't like it. It's not simply who you really are. Oh, so do you know Spanish too? Spanish, Russian, that's crazy. Yeah, God is always seeing your thoughts, and He's always watching your actions. And you also know your actions. That's the thing, you know too. People act like they don't know their intention. They act like they're unaware. Do you know Final Destination Ghost Samurai? Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está? Yeah, the negative is negative. No one wants to feel negative, but no one wants to feel bad. Okay? And when you're stuck in it, you're identifying with the thought. Okay? As soon as the thought is not there, you automatically your soul pops up. You feel amazing. Yeah. Again, no one wants to feel bad because it just sucks. Being negative is a closed off state from all of life. It's a closed off circle from God. It would be called a square. Yeah. You're closing yourself off from all of life. That's why you don't feel alive. Yeah. This happiness, it's already innate. The only thing that matters is the feeling, what you're feeling. You already have happiness inside of you. Excitement. Everyone wants to go back to being a child. We are already that child. We're still the same essence. We're literally just in a bigger body. As a child, you weren't thinking. You didn't really have problems. Now we're thinking all the time, and we have problems. 111. Thank you, Samuel 11. Yeah. Well, we're about to get out of here, so it's all synchronized. Okay? Yeah. Hi, and I dropped my phone. That's great. You turn it to the Lord to handle. Buenos dias. Yeah. Hola, muy bien to you. Yeah. I don't know that much Spanish, Vendetta. Yeah. It's not on my mind right now, to be honest. Or I can't come up with it. Good morning, Stefan. Yeah. Thank you, Samuel 11. I wish nothing but happiness to you guys. You guys are all blessed. I hope you are filled with God's love. And be fearless. You are pure confidence. Act in righteousness. Always speak the truth. Yeah. For there only is the truth. And when you lie to everyone. You lie to God. And ultimately, you lie to yourself. God knows you're lying. You know you're lying. And then to cover up that lie, you're gonna need more lies. Everybody's scared of the truth because they've been hiding behind their lies. Not just evil people, which lying is a sin, but lying is one of the worst things you can do. It goes against God. And even average people lie. Lies are mainstream. Oh, hello, Strawberry Mira. Everyone does have a purpose for being on this earth. And that ain't no lie. Yeah. If you're speaking about God, I apologize for you saying it. Don't apologize to me. I don't need no apologies. You apologize to the Lord. That's because everyone's falling under evil. Everyone's going against themselves. And as J. West Bay said, you reap what you sow. Yeah. Your life is what you make of it. See you, Vendetta. Hello, Jeremy. I seen you. See you, Sideshow Bob. Hello, Mary. I'll see you, Samurai. Vicky. Sideshow Bob. Levi Lamplighter. Lego. MK. Yeah. Yeah, we're not a human. You're the feeling of life, which is just the feel of love. I'll see you all very soon. Choose love and have the best day, best night. God loves you all. Abide in this love and spread this love. Thank you, Carol, if you're still in here. Yeah. Gossiping is also one of the greatest sins. So anybody that makes assumptions and gossips, it's going to be a fun time in hell. I'll see you, Jeremy. Thank you, Stefan. Yeah. This is real life, though, Stefan. It is on the stream, and it's with everything I do. Yeah. I've ultimately always been this way, but I feel God. I'm aware of his presence. And thank you for the nice compliment, Stefan. Ultimately, it takes a heart to know a heart. And I appreciate all comments, all perspectives, even the negativity. Yeah. Because God, everything is just a test. Are you going to stay in love? Are you stable in God's love? You'll live the most amazing life just out of love. Because then you make lovely choices. Thank you, George Traxler. Yeah, Jesus was God himself. And amen to my brothers and sisters. See you, Rain. Not believing God. Yeah, yeah. Wars are because people are trying to get love outside of them. Basically, they want to make you love them, but they don't realize the, the love is inside. The love's always inside of you. It's just naturally there. And that's all there ever was. And it's all we're going back to. The universe is always speaking to you. It's your intuition. You can't step out of intuition and it tells you what you need to be doing. Only when you start logically and second guessing in your mind. Yeah. Your mind basically can become the devil or have evil tendencies. But the universe speaks to you through your intuition, which is the feel. Yes, he did. He did do it to JFK. It was his time to go. I'll see you all.